Have you lived in San Jose your whole life?
Yes, I've lived in San Jose my whole life. I was born in Vietnam, but I came here when I was very, very young, so I consider myself a San Jose native
What YB?
because it's the closest in my district, and it's the district I'm supposed to transfer to because where I live.
What's your favorite thing about YB?
Something I love about YB is that they have a lot of unique courses the other school in Eastside Union don't have.
What is the most stressful thing about high school?
You have so many classes. Not every teacher is structured and organized with the work. And it's all your own responsibility to catch up on everything because no one else has the same classes as you.
Do you think YB could implement some rules to change the way they teach?
I think YB should have like a stricter teacher training on how to organize classes. Teachers have different ways of like putting out the material for the students, but they need to understand like how are they going to conduct the class, like what to do on phones, what to do on AirPods, how to get kids to actually work together, and also the importance of note-taking and organization of papers because those are really useful for class.
What is your favorite class and why?
Right now, my favorite class is probably Gov Econ because it's early in the morning, so nobody has the energy to slack off, and everyone is disciplined, and the work is easy because the notes are fill in the blanks, and we just watch a video or read a textbook to do it.
What is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is probably reading. I really enjoy reading.
Can you tell me a memory about this hobby?
When I was younger, I didn't know how to speak English because I'm an immigrant from Vietnam. And then books were my way of learning English because I could see the words actually printed out. Because when I was younger, I had this thing where I couldn't interpret things verbally, so I needed things to be written or printed out. So reading really gave me that sort of security.
Has it been a struggle coming to the United States?
Yes, it has, because my parents had like no idea that we were gonna come over to America. It was just so random. We got a petition for alien relatives, and then my parents were debating to whether to come over, but then they decided if they came over here, maybe I could have a better edge. But when we came over to America, we had to give up all of our money, our house, our clothes, our food, because when my parents were in Vietnam, they were very, very rich and successful, but when we came over here, we had to start from square one. We were like slightly homeless for a while. We lived at a poor income apartment building, and where the crime rates were really hideous.
What has been a struggle in your life and why? Can you tell me a story about that?
Struggle in my life is definitely my relationship with my mom, because I'm really grateful that she still takes care of me. She fed me, she changed my clothes, she changed my diapers, but we didn't get along because of her sacrifice. She wasn't ready to give up everything in Vietnam and come over, or she wasn't ready to bear the responsibility of having a child. She used to blame things on me, saying that it was my fault that she couldn't be happy. But now that I'm older, I realize that having kids is a choice, and you shouldn't blame things on other people.
What do you plan to do after high school?
I really, really, really wanted to go to a private university because I got accepted pretty much full ride, but my mom won't sign the form, so I have to go to community college instead because that's the most she'll tolerate for college.
What do you think your biggest challenge was?
My biggest challenge, life-wise, was trying to adapt to a school environment after COVID because I only have 2 years of high school in person.
Were you able to overcome all of these challenges?
Yes, it took time, but I managed it.
How do you see your future and why?
I feel like in the future, I'm probably going to struggle for a while because I don't want to get married or have kids, which sucks. Because that means I have to work triple the normal amount to provide all for myself. And then I really want to get a house because I've been living in an apartment for.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I hope you get all the success you want.